It is 3:30 on a Saturday afternoon, and as we were mentioning earlier, you know what 3:30 on Saturdays here on Sounds of the Caribbean means. It means Janet's Kitchen with Chef Janet Davis. What's going on, Janet?
Hi, Selecta. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, Janet. Just feeling a great summer Saturday afternoon, enjoying reggae music, and I hope everybody else is as well.
That's right. Everything is irie.
Yeah, definitely. And you were going to help us get our Memorial Day weekend even a little more irie, correct?
That's right. Today we're talking about fabulous food for a memorable Memorial Day. So what you want to do is, especially if you're doing it all at home, you're not on your way someplace else.
Okay.
Great do-it-yourself recipes. You can find a ton of them online, or you may have your own stash. But I always say if you can do it from scratch, that's always the best way to go.
I know that.
So you want to...
I was going to say, that always makes a nice impression on people if you have people over and you can...
That's right. That little bit of labor, that little bit of love. So you can start with your classic barbecue sauce. And again, tons of recipes online. Or you probably have a cookbook with some in there already. So your tomato sauce, some brown sugar, salt, allspice or nutmeg, bay leaf, black pepper. And if you want to just kick it up a little bit, you can add some pineapple juice as well. Give it like a fresh and a little extra fruity twist to it. So
pineapple
easy
juice.
Recipe, slow cook for about an hour, 90 minutes, and you have your barbecue sauce for the entire weekend.
Wow, that's I never thought of putting pineapple juice in there. That's definitely one I got to check out.
Oh yeah, I use those on my pineapple barbecue wings. Awesome. Pineapple works with everything, and it gives it a nice tropical twist.
Yeah,
well.
I actually grilled pineapple for the first time on the barbecue earlier this year, and it was delicious. So I'm planning on doing
it. When you think you can't get any sweeter, that heat just brings it right out.
Yeah, it's amazing what the pineapple does. Who would ever think you could throw fruit on the grill and come up with results like that? But
that's right. But more and more people are doing that. Absolutely. And another great recipe is a citrus marinade. This is a classic one because a good citrus marinade goes with so many things. It could marinate your chicken. It can marinate your fish. And you can also toss it on some salad as well. And another easy one, you're just putting some ingredients together and whisking it in a bowl, refrigerate it, and voila. So some vegetable oil, fresh squeezed lemon or lemon or lime zest, chopped scallion, thyme leaves, a little salt and pepper for taste. And that's it, but it's so good.
Wow.
Nothing goes great with a good piece of fish like a citrus marinade. So it's really good and easy to do. You marinate that whether it's a trout or a piece of salmon or red snapper or shrimp. Do some shrimp skewers for about a couple hours at the marinade, and that's it. So those are just some easy mainstays that if you're doing anything in terms of grilling or entertaining Outback, that's a good one.
Yeah. Is there any certain types of citrus-type fruits to use in the marinade? Like
I also put my pineapple juice in there as well, and you can put some fresh, whether it's orange zest or some orange juice, fresh squeezed orange juice. All that is nice and citrusy, and using all that fruit also gives it like a sweet taste without adding sugar. So it's really crisp, it's really fresh, and you have sort of that fruity tinge to it.
Yeah, and as you mentioned earlier, it also the citrus, it adds a nice difference to if you have something also spicy on your plate.
That's right, and it lasts long too in the fridge because it has that acidity to it as well.
Very nice.
So you make a nice big batch, and you'll have that all summer long.
Sounds delicious.
And of course, we love our salsa. Which, again, is another easy one. All these are great do-it-yourself because they're so easy. Some chopped tomato. Obviously, you want to squeeze out the tomato first, cut it in half, squeeze out the juices and the seeds. Peppers, whatever pepper you want. You can use a couple different ones. Some red, some yellow pepper, just for aesthetics. It looks good when there's all those colors just popping out of the bowl. Some onions. You can use white onions, red onions. It doesn't matter. Sweet onions, oregano, and a little bit of sea salt. And then just a dash of lemon juice, which, again, will keep that all together.
Wow,
and so
that sounds great.
You'll have a nice mix of flavor. You'll have the tartness from the lemon juice, and you have a little bit of sweet from the onions and the tomato. And again, that's just another mainstay.
And how do you recommend making salsa, like in a spicy style? Because, you know, some people can't really handle the heat. Is there a level of...
Here's what I always do, which, again, it's so easy. If I'm making a nice big batch, I'll make the whole thing the normal way. And then I'll separate it, you know, take about 1/3. You want more sort of the neutral way, not too spicy, because you're probably going to have kids or someone that just can't handle the spice.
Right.
And then I'll take about 1/3 of that portion, and then I'll add some chopped peppers to that. Or you can just add a crushed pepper sauce, maybe just like a 1/2 teaspoon or 1/3 of a teaspoon, depending on what you think people can handle.
Yeah.
But the good thing is you just make one big batch, and all you're doing at the end is just take some out and spicing that up a little bit more.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah, and again, these are just so easy and quick to make. All the things are available at any market, and it's just a great way. If you can ever do anything yourself where you're cooking, that's the best way to go. It's fresh, you made it, you keep the calories in check, etc.
Yeah, definitely, Janet. And, you know, when somebody says, oh, this is delicious salsa, and you can just step up and say, yeah, well, I made that. I mean...
That's right, and you can tell the difference. If you're a foodie or you're really into it, you can tell when something is freshly made. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And another great thing is for do-it-yourself, which I find just adds such a nice feel to any event, even if it's just a simple backyard get-together, is what I call my mix-it-up mocktail. Your cocktail station out back. And we're going to talk about mocktails because I know we really can't talk about alcoholic beverages on the station, but it's so much fun. You know, you can walk up to the station, it has everything you need, and you can create your own drink, which is basically what you're doing. So that's a lot of fun. Again, very easy to set up. The stuff you have in your fridge and the pantry anyway, you're just letting your guests have a go at it. And so obviously you want water. So you set up a table with your water, your crushed ice or ice chips, club soda, orange juice, pineapple juice. If you want to add some syrup, like pomegranate syrup, grenadine syrup, very easy to find. You go to any of the liquor stores, they have those. They're very popular these days. Some lime and lemon wedges, fresh mint, maybe some strawberries and whatever else you want to do. And people can mix and match and make their own beverage. You know, do you want something straight, on the rocks, again, mocktail, or do you want to add a little club soda and feel like you're making your own soda and put some lemon wedges on the side or douse some fresh mint in it? And, you know, you're creating, each time you walk up to that station to get something to drink, you can be creating a different drink each time. And it's a lot of fun, and kids love it. The adults like it as well. And so it's just a great way, instead of just having the regular sodas and iced teas and things like that sitting out.
Yeah, definitely.
Adds a little more life to the party.
Absolutely. And, you know, Janet, I'm the king of mocktails, so I'm always looking for creative, different drinks to have because, you know, you just can't always grab into the cooler when you don't partake, you know?
That's right. And every time, I guarantee you, every time you walk up to make something, you're putting in something different. You're giving it a different twist, and that's fun. And only when you can create and make your own, do you know, sort of figure out what you like and what works well, and that's what cooking is, experimenting and trying different things.
Definitely. Well, Janet, you know, you just got my senses tingling to get home and do some barbecuing and hit the back deck, and you know, I know you're probably going to do the same thing. So, hey, Janet, too, I also noticed this week that you are posting up your Janet's Kitchen segments on YouTube. So maybe you could tell the people how to link them up, and especially, you know, about all your recipes and the work you do here in Janet's Kitchen. That's
right. All our segments of the Janet's Kitchen show are online on YouTube at youtube.com/JDConyon, JDConyon. All our segments are on there, and you can see some of my past episodes of my appearances on Fox and NBC as well.
Excellent.
So definitely check that out.
Yeah, you can also check us on Twitter. You could either link SOTC889 or your Twitter site, and it'll find you each and every time, correct?
That's right. And, of course, let's not forget the purpose of the party. A very special thank you to the troops. We want to honor all of the troops who served, and we certainly appreciate their sacrifice. So here's to a safe and memorable Memorial Day weekend.
That is so true, Janet. We always, you know, give thanks for the day off, but you also got to remember what it's all about as well.
That's right. Never lose sight of that.
All right, Janet. Well, you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I want you to get out there and get busy on those recipes, okay?
You too, Alexa. Have a great time.
I'm going to go home and do my best.
Bye-bye.
Big up.